The Antalya region of Turkey on the Mediterranean coast has a rich and varied history. The Romans built this magnificently preserved amphitheatre nearly 2,000 years ago. It became a staging post on the caravan trail connecting Europe to the silks and spices of the Far East during the Middle Ages. All around this remarkable structure, the fertile land has always supported agriculture on a grand scale. But since 1999, the Antalya region has become the site of a remarkable golfing boom.
The first year we had only 14,000 round of golf, and we had that time only one golf courses. Last year, 2009 actually, let's say, we had 385,000 round of golf, and last year, 2010, we have 435,000 round of golf. If you just calculate average player playing about 3 rounds in a week, that's almost 100,000 tourists, golf tourists coming all around the world to Belek.
The National was the first course to be built here, following a casual conversation during a helicopter ride over the area between the club's founder and the then Turkish Prime Minister. They agreed that there could be a good future for golf on the land below them.
The fact that when we first opened here in '94, we were the only golf club in southern Turkey, and we were full. And it was great, but then another golf course opened next door, and we were concerned. We were thinking, you know, can we cope with 2 golf courses? Can we fill them? We now have 14, and every one of them are totally full. You know, to get a tee time, often you have to book a year in advance.
Whereas more established golf tourism destinations have struggled in recent years, Antalya has bucked the trend during the global downturn. Costs tend to be lower here than in many other European destinations, but there still needs to be a good golfing experience for the consumer at the end of it. High-profile course architects have been working here, including Sir Nick Faldo and Colin Montgomery. But priority is given to making sure the customer feels they've received full value for money. The favourable climate also plays its part.
The weather here, it's sunny over 300 days a year. And December, January, when a lot of Europe has rain, it's cold, it's chilly, they can get away, especially maybe these Scandinavian countries, and play somewhere warm. But it's not just that, it's also the fact that there's so many golf courses so close together. There's 14 golf courses, and most of them are 5 or 10 minutes away from each other.
It has to be said that Turkey has a limited golfing heritage, but the game's profile is rising, and more locals are taking up the game.
In mainland Europe, 7th oldest golf course is Istanbul Golf Club, which is opened in 1895. So in total we have 20 golf courses in Turkey, about 4,000 registered local Turkish golfers, actively about 600 they're playing. And the history starts, even though 1895, it's very young sport in Turkey, still niche, but it's growing.
With the return of golf as an Olympic event in 2016, Turkey is starting to look for and identify young, talented juniors.
There are programmes at a lot of the golf clubs here for juniors. I think that's more of a focus than perhaps the adults. I think the juniors, especially with programmes for those who have come from a lower social background, lower economical background, they have programmes in place to kind of encourage juniors to take up the game of golf, because until recently it was quite an elite sport in Turkey.
Having never been seen as a golfing destination, in the space of a few years, Turkey has turned itself into an excellent option for golfing tourists from Europe and beyond. So what will visitors remember from their trip to this Turkish delight?
I would hope that they would be really impressed with the standard of the courses here. First of all, I think that there's named courses here as well, Faldo, Montgomery, those kind of things. But also I'd hope that they would see a little bit more about the area, because there's a lot of historical sites here. Antalya is very, very rich in terms of history. It's got Ottoman culture, Roman culture, everything.
Keep your eye on Turkey. It's yet another country enjoying some rapid growth in the popularity of the game. And now, with courses to match this kind of scenery, an exciting golfing future beckons.